Have you ever wondered what your passion or your superpower is? If so, this one's just for you. Hey guys! Have you ever wondered what your passion or your superpower is? You know, we hear so often in life people say things like, oh, everybody has something they were meant to do, or something that they're really good at, or kind of their purpose, right? Like, what's their purpose in life? And I spent a lot of time in life wondering like what my purpose was or what I was good at, and I like, for real, had no idea. And so I used to kind of look at people who like knew how to do art really well and who could create art pieces, and really kind of like look up to them and be like, wow, you've really kind of found what you're good at or what you're supposed to do. Or people who are good at decorating or interior design, and like totally doted on them, like, gosh, you know what you're good at. Or people who know how to do makeup really well, or people who know how to do hair really well. And so kind of living this life of feeling like less than almost, because I didn't know what I was good at or didn't like have something to latch onto. And so for a long time I kind of like poo-pooed it, like, come on, we don't all have something. And so it took a lot of like growth and a lot of really like inside work, if you will, to start to realize that just because somebody else's superpower or somebody else's passion or somebody else's like purpose in life can look very different than mine, and it takes a lot of time to find out what that is in you. And so I think everybody is artistic in some way, and seriously, coming from me, that is crazy, because you should seriously see the like stick figure drawings that I make in my office with clients. They are ridiculous. So I'm not artistic in that way. I also am not artistic in songwriting or poem writing or kind of your like typical artistic style things. And so it's taken me a long time to really branch out and reach in to figure out like, what is Brittany good at? And so I urge you guys to do the same thing, and I'll give you guys some ideas that are outside of the box that I found through a lot of exploration of myself, so you guys can kind of like dive deep as well. And I'll try to also give some explanations of things that like maybe other people I know that they're really good at. And so let's begin with a couple ideas. So I'll start with myself. So like I said, my journey has been long in finding out who I am, and I was very lost for a very long time in knowing who I was. And so I probably have gone into more career fields than most people have even like thought about in my lifetime. And it wasn't until I found this current career field that I realized like, like I finally found something I fit in and that feels right, and I feel like I belong. And I feel like I'm finally doing something that fills my soul, if you will. And so for those of you that don't know, I am a mental health therapist, and I do lots and lots of work with kids, with adolescents, with teens, and with adults. And so another video for another day, I will go and dive really deep into my niches inside of there and kind of the population that I typically see and what that looks like. But for here and now, let's continue on the superhero and the passion avenue of things. So I specifically remember walking in to my social work bachelor's level class after getting a degree in criminal justice, might I add. So I'm back at school, totally shameful that like what I did wasn't working or wasn't where I wanted to be. And I walked into class and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, these are my people. These people get me, they act like me, they think like me. They don't think I'm nuts. Well, some of them might, but I don't think all of them did, which is success. And so through that and through working with people and through being in my career field and kind of exploring my way and really digging deep within me, I've realized that my art and my passion are actually in my words. And it's talking to people and helping people. And also my thoughts of thinking somewhat differently than many other people. And so my life and my life goals are to be able to spend my life encouraging people and letting people know what is fabulous about them that they might not be able to see in themselves. And so that's my art. and that's my passion. And seriously, praise Jesus that I found it, because I feel like I am very lucky to have found it this early in my life. Hashtag I'm 30, so I'm not really that young. I feel like I'm like, 20 all the time. But I feel really fortunate to have found it this early on. But I also want people to know that some people find it earlier than this, and some people find it much later than this, and it's never too late to continue searching. And just because it's my passion today, and just because it's what I'm really good at today, doesn't mean there aren't other things that I'm good at, and it doesn't mean I shouldn't keep exploring. But for the here and the now, that's what fills me up. That's what creates my soul and makes it feel whole, and so that's what I'm going to continue doing for the here and the now. And so I have met lots of other people who find their passion and their calling and their superhero power in many different ways that doesn't look like what society maybe has told us. They're not rap artists, or they're not singers, or they're not gymnasts, or whatever that looks like. And those are all amazing, and if you're those, you're freaking phenomenal. But there are other people where those are not the things for them. And so just some things that I have found in other people where they really did find their true calling and true passion in areas that they may have never expected, or may not even now continue to call them their true calling or passion. So for example, I have a friend who is phenomenal at finding the positives in people and finding what they're good at. So for example, you know those tough people where they're like really hard to be around? Like really, really, really hard to be around? This person literally can find the positives in them and can like describe why that type of personality is so amazing and phenomenal and is out there for people. Right? So that is a true calling. That is a true passion. That is something that everybody doesn't have. That is unique, my friends. Another person, my husband, shout out! He is a lawn care and snow removal business owner. He is an amazing daddy. He is a million things. But his true calling and true passion is actually lawn care and making people's houses look beautiful through their lawn. And also spreading his knowledge and education about that. Like nothing makes my husband happier than like the lines in the lawn looking perfectly and diamond shaped and all beautiful and pristine, right? He loves it. That, my friends, is art. That, my friends, is beauty. And that, my friends, fills my husband's cup like you wouldn't believe, right? So we all have these wonderful true callings and true passions, and I urge you, if you haven't found it yet, continue searching. And if you found it for the here and the now, keep chugging along, my friends, because that is phenomenal, and that is a piece of life that not everybody has found. And so if this is something that you don't know yet, continue to explore, right? Don't dwell on it. Don't feel like, oh, I haven't found my passion. I haven't found my true calling. That's cool. Like, keep searching and keep learning, because this is a lifelong journey. We change, we grow. You all have something to offer. So please continue to look for your superpower. You have it. I know you have it. Keep looking, keep searching. You've got it, friends.